introducing first, down in the bottom spawn here of Heavy Rain, we have our blue Zerg from Exile 5. It is Pig. On the top side of the map, we have our purple Zerg from Team NV. It is MOOnGLaDe. Alright, so where are the player going to go? Is someone going to save up? No, both players do get their overlord at the start. So no one going for any fishy business right about now. Everyone just kind of taking it chill. May see a hatch first again out of Pig. It seems to be his build of choice with the ZVZs he's had today. 3 games in a row he's gone for that hatch pool gas straight up. And it's been working out for him, so I don't see why he should change it up at this point. So unless MOOnGLaDe gets a little bit more aggressive and maybe goes 14-14, yeah, maybe he might be able to rock Pig's world with something a little bit scary like that anyway. So let's see what Pig has got in store anyway. He's going up to that 15 supply and we'll find out where he's going to go from there. Over on the other side of the map, MOOnGLaDe also going up to 15. Where is he going to send that drone? Is he going to send it out for a pool or is he going to send it down for a hatchery? As it looks like he's going to take the pool option as Pig moves down to take his hatchery. And now let's see if he repeats that same build once again and goes up to about 16 drones, drops the pool and then drops a gas instantaneously, as he's been doing that pretty much all day so far anyway. So it looks like he is planning to go for that. He will go throw down that pool as that drone is rallied there behind the mineral line. And he's going to change his pool position. He's going to throw it down at the front, and there we go. He throws down the pool, the gas straight off the pool. Oh my, too early in the morning for me, guys. I know it's only like 1 o'clock right now, but yeah, I had a long sleep last night, and it's made me tired. So yeah, straight into it. Gas after the pool straight away, and Pig just straight up going with the same build that's been working for him so far. So what is MOOnGLaDe doing in response? He's doing the same-ish build that he's been doing as well, just pull into hatchery with no gas. And he seems to like to stay gasless till about the 5-minute mark and then throws down 2 gas. He throws down a spine crawl as well sometimes, just in case. And Pig gets in with his overlord. He sees no gas has been taken once again and pulls out with that overlord. And MOOnGLaDe doing the exact same thing, pokes in. He sees the gas being taken here from MOOnGLaDe and then from Pig, and then pulls out as well. And now Pig, he started his double queen production. There's no scatterlings been made so far for MOOnGLaDe, and he hasn't really had to because he's pretty much seen what's going on, but he's actually going to take a double gas a lot earlier this time, MOOnGLaDe, so he doesn't want to get caught out, so he's going to throw down the double gas, try and catch up to where Pig is in the gas count anyway, and he's actually chased off the overlords here of Pig. There's no scatterlings as of yet here from Pig either, and if he did make them, he hasn't made them across the map right now. So we'll check out the units. I believe someone made some lings. Yes, Pig did make them, and they're leaving the base now. So if he denies the ling scat here from Pig MOOnGLaDe, he could be in a pretty good position to catch Pig off guard. Now he is reaching that 100 gas very, very quickly right now. And speed is just about halfway done here for Pig, so if you can get that up nice and done. He does have 2 queens down here at the natural, so he can block the ramp and he could stop these 2 lings getting in, but he doesn't quite, and those lings are going to get in, and he's going to see the double gas here from MOOnGLaDe right now. As he swings around, he sees the gas started, and he also sees the double gas here from MOOnGLaDe. So what is Pig's response going to be here? Is he going to throw down some extra gases of his own and start building up? But he does lose those lings in the main here of MOOnGLaDe, but he's just making sure everything's going as smoothly, trying to see if delay the tech of MOOnGLaDe by keeping the lings around, or do something else. But it looks like Pig's going to throw down the Bane list and do a little bit of ling Bane aggression once again, as he did that in the last game and just took control, and he's actually killed off an overlord here from MOOnGLaDe and supply blocking for a little bit there, as Pig takes a little bit of a worker lead from that. And now MOOnGLaDe still being very safe with that spine crawler at the front very early on in the game, and throwing down his Roach Warrant with that evolution chamber. So that's been basically MOOnGLaDe's go-to build, but he got his gas a lot earlier this time and he's actually pulled pretty much everything off the gas right now. So I'm kind of interested to see what he's doing there. Maybe just got a little bit distracted now. He's put all his units back on gas now. He's only got 5 on gas at the moment. I'm not sure if that's a little bit of a mistake from him anyway. But looks like he may lose another overlord here, as Pig is just going to be chasing that around with a queen for a little bit. And he actually chases it away from the third base. There's actually no overlords around this area here for MOOnGLaDe, and he's not going to be able to see this third base for quite a while unless he sends unit across the map, and that means MOOnGLaDe can't really punish it right now. And Pig is going to go on the aggression here with a lot of Lings and a few Banes actually to try and put a little bit of pressure down, but MOOnGLaDe actually sending some Lings across the map of his own, and Pig does see that with an overlord nicely positioned over the counter-attack route there. And so he's going to have a Baneling here for defense. He's going to have Lings as well, and the Baneling is getting into a very nice position here on this base. Pig not quite worried about coming home. He brings some Lings home. He's got to be careful, but that Bane gets detonated very nicely there from MOOnGLaDe. Now from Pig actually. Oh no, MOOnGLaDe detonating a Bane with one Ling, so that's MOOnGLaDe's win there, of course. And now Pig getting in straight away, surrounds the Queen. He's going to pick that off instantaneously, and some target Banes going down at the front of the base. He's got plenty, but they are going to get cancelled. A lot of Lings from MOOnGLaDe coming up the back there, and there are roaches now, so he doesn't want to really waste too many Banes on the roaches, of course. And he's just going to poke in, see what's going on, and he does hightail it out of there. Now what does Pig do in response? He's got his third base up. He can start mining from that now, of course. And he does start making some static D of home of his own. So Spinecrawler is coming down, he's making some Banes, he's even got his own Roach Warren coming down. He doesn't have an Evolution Chamber though, so he's not going to have upgrades in that regard. And MOOnGLaDe, as he moves out, throws down his own third base. So what can Pig do here to defend? He's got some Lings, he's got some Banes as well to put some splash damage down on those Roaches, and he's also got 3 Spines, so he needs to, when they finish up, he needs to pull them out, and he actually just sacrifices his third base to be able to survive in this game. While these Spinecrawlers do come up. So does he take another base somewhere else while this one gets taken down, or does he just try and defend from here? He actually sends a counterattack over to the other base, and it's not quite getting too much done, as there are units there from MOOnGLaDe to keep that up, and he loses his third base. There are some Spinecrawlers coming in to help defend. They're going to burrow themselves while a third base should start coming down here from Pig once again. And it looks like that is going to be the case. So the Spinecrawler is rebarring on that creep. He does not actually have any creep over. He needs to be careful if they take too much damage from no creep over there. As Pig now going to start making his way across the map once again with a few Lings of his own and Banes and Roaches. So he's got a nice little Roach Baneling Ling attack coming across the map here. And what has MOOnGLaDe got to defend? He's just got basically plain Roaches right now with a couple of Lings and a Spinecrawler. So this battle could go really badly here for MOOnGLaDe if he gets caught out. And he is moving down that ramp. Pig trying to seize an opportunity here with a little bit of a Ling counterattack from the other side and get a bit of a flank off, but he doesn't see anything happening too much there, so he's going to just pull out, reburrow his Spinecrawlers on the creep so he doesn't lose the health on those, of course. And yeah, just hit himself up nicely. So he's still got these Lings just hiding off in the corner. He's waiting for a unit movement, a move out here from MOOnGLaDe, as he does have plenty of overlords in position to see this. So once he does see these Roaches move out, he's going to grab these Lings and just run them straight into this third base and see if he can pick it off. And a couple of Lings actually coming in here from MOOnGLaDe, trying to get a little bit of a scout off, but they are going to get denied. But they will see that third base coming up once again. He sees the static D. He might not have seen the Banes though, sitting over in that corner. Now, Pig has actually had a few Roaches heading off in another direction here for a bit of another counter-attack of his own. He's got units absolutely everywhere on the map to try and throw something down. And right now, MOOnGLaDe set up on his 3 bases. He's got a nice economy as well. Pig, roughly the same in worker count right now. Pig has still got this nice little Ling counterattack ready to go as soon as these units move out. And we've seen MOOnGLaDe, he's been playing very defensively in his EVZs all day. I mean all day yesterday as well. So when he does get aggressive, he likes to move out with a lot of units and then just remax on a nice bank. And looks like he will go for that eventually, as he's going to get his +2 missile attack before Pig is able to finish his +1 missile attack, and he might be able to find these Lings if his overlords find the right position. And yes, he does find his little pack of Lings, so Pig is going to have to move them out pretty soon, or he's going to lose them. Or no, he won't lose them. I mean, they're faster than Roaches, of course. He's not going to lose them that way. And Pig now has his third base up and running. He's got his drone count there. MOOnGLaDe has a little bit better, but his army does have Hydralisks on the way right now, and his MOOnGLaDe also getting that burrow to be a little bit of a pain with that. And what does MOOnGLaDe have in Pig have in response? I don't believe he has an Overseer. Actually, yes he does, but it is being killed on the other side of the map right now, so he will be remaking that soon. And it looks like MOOnGLaDe got his pneumatized carapace upgrade, so that Overseer is just smashing through right now. As there are a couple of Overseers now for Pig. A few just spawned back at home, so just in case there is that burrow. And it looks like MOOnGLaDe is going to be ready for that counterattack when it does come, because MOOnGLaDe's overlords are very spread out now. He's got very nice vision of those counterattack paths once again. Now, what does Pig have back at home? He's getting bailing speed right now to be able to contest against these Hydralisk right now, as bailing speed is just about to finish. How many bailings of his own has he got right now? Not too many. I'm not sure where they're actually hiding right now. Check those out. I think they're hiding up on the main ramp just in case for a link counterattack. So I like that play here from MOOnGLaDe. Now he's going to send a few rotors over to try and push these lings away. Pig should react just in time to be able to pull them away before he loses too much. Actually, he does lose a few of those lings and he does pull away. MOOnGLaDe going to keep all of his rotors alive there, of course, and just push back into his own base. And pretty much from now, Pig right now going for a 4th base. Very bold that move there, but he's got his banelings. He has got those lings alive now to make more banelings with his army to make this roach baneling attack happen. He's also getting himself an infestation pit, but it is a long way behind MOOnGLaDe's right now. So both players have just been basically sitting back, massing up armies. Both players getting very, very close to their maximum as well. And Pig throwing on 22 lings to be able to make a ton of banelings and put some pressure here, maybe taking a big engagement here against MOOnGLaDe, who has a fair few Hydras in his composition, but really not too much to warrant that many Banes. But if he does, but we saw yesterday anyway, MOOnGLaDe do something similar to Pig right here and just go make a ton of Banelings against a Hydralisk composition from NXZ and just absolutely busted through the middle of that army and takes it down. And that basically qualified him through to this day, of course. So Pig now maxed out, MOOnGLaDe now maxed out, and it looks like he's going to move. He's moved out. He has found, he's got his bailing speed. He's maxed out. He's going to try and take down a path and try and sneak in. There's actually no coverage of this. Actually, yes, there is. There is no sneaking in there, but he knows it's been seen. And he moves away, but there is a counterattack at his 4th base. There are lings on it, but he's going to be completely safe. And a nice burrow, but unfortunately, there is an overseer above that base, so those lings are just going to get picked off for no particular reason there for MOOnGLaDe to lose those, and the counterattack gets shut down. So he's actually got centrifugal hooks of his own right now, but he doesn't have any banelings of his own. He doesn't even have any lings right now. So even though he has those centrifugal hooks for his own banelings, he doesn't really have any of his own, and Pig almost takes an engagement there, but some fungals being missed. A nice dodge there from Pig. There's only one fungal left as infested, so if you can bait out another one and it not be on his banelings, it's going to be massive for him, and he finds himself a base, and he can't attack down this ramp, MOOnGLaDe, but he's going to have to if he wants to save this base. He's only going to send down a little army right now, so he doesn't lose too much, but it looks like this 4th base is a goner. And there's no counterattacks coming out from MOOnGLaDe though, but there is a little bit of engagement coming down in the middle of the map. A nice fungal actually killing off a ton of the banelings there from Pig, but Pig is looking pretty nice, and the concave is, I mean, the power of the army of MOOnGLaDe right now is very strong, so Pig's just going to have to hightail it out of there right now. He takes down the 4th of MOOnGLaDe and he's like, I'm just going to do it my way, take down this. The Hive is basically on the way for both players here and should be back in time for him to start getting those upgrades basically. So there won't be too much of a distance between the upgrades of these armies. Both players are on 2-2 right now. The 4th base gets absolutely obliterated here by MOOnGLaDe's army, and Pig is setting up a huge concave right now to be able to attack into this. Can he catch these? Oh, he could have gone down there and that would have been absolutely massive, but he didn't want to lose all of his banelings there to a fungal, and that would have been absolutely massive if something like that happened. Now Pig needs to pull out of there, of course, because his units is out of position once again, and he needs to get himself into a nice spot. Oh, the banelings unfortunately going straight into some roaches there. He needs to get at the back line, but he doesn't quite get there. It looks like the army of MOOnGLaDe could be very strong here, but Pig right now has a massive concave. He's fully surrounded him, but he does not have the defender's advantage right now. He's too far out. MOOnGLaDe's army is super strong right now. He burrows his infestors to save them, and looks like Pig could be in trouble now. MOOnGLaDe maxed out. Pig at 130 supply. He needs to defend here, but I don't think he can. There's just too much here from MOOnGLaDe, and the resupply is about to make its way across the map here from MOOnGLaDe to keep the pressure on. So he pulls it back to keep as much army as he can alive. The infestors stay alive also underneath this. I'm not sure. No, there's not really any fungals on those. So if he delays a little bit just to grab a few fungals, he can just absolutely dominate the army of Pig right now. Pig is on 3 bases of his own. The main is looking a little bit empty for both players here, as looks like MOOnGLaDe is going to go in for the win here as he sets up a nice concave, taking on the 3rd base as well as the army here of Pig. He doesn't really have any fungals, but he throws down some infested Terrans to just sink a bit of damage from Pig, and his supply is just caving in on Pig right now. And it looks like MOOnGLaDe is going to tie up the series 1-1 with the battle here on Heavy Rain, as he just keeps pushing forward. Drones evacuating right now, and GG from Pig. MOOnGLaDe takes game number 2.